Good evening. Dozens of local families are headed to Little Rock tomorrow to fight for funding for their loved ones' care and assisted living.
That's right. And already a proposal to cut Medicaid reimbursement payments to those facilities cleared the legislature's Public Health Committee last week. Now, should it pass, it could impact hundreds of families. Let's bring in 4829's Jordan Black. She is live now with more. Jordan.
Yeah, facilities like this one, Legacy Village Assisted Living here in Bentonville, could be one of those ones that is impacted if the rules change.
I'm very frightened.
Dorothy Schiller worries about her 93-year-old mom, Virginia. She's a resident at Legacy Village Assisted Living, and her home could be in jeopardy because of a proposal to cut Medicaid payments to assisted living facilities.
Some of the elders that are like tier level 3 or 4, which is the higher need, the higher needs for care, they will be forced to go to long-term care due to we can't afford to take care of them.
The proposal would reduce the rates the state pays to facilities to about $62 per day, regardless of a resident's condition. Currently, it's between $70 and $85 a day, depending on how much care is needed.
I'm also in business and I always look at the bottom line. But there's always the human element involved. And we're dealing with an age group, a certain demographic of people who are not able to care for themselves.
Most of those people would have to go to nursing homes, even if they don't require that kind of care.
You go to a nursing home to die. Here, you're here to live, and it's just not ethical.
Being in a nursing home would really, I believe, be problematic and break her heart in terms of her quality of life.
That's the message many hope to get across tomorrow in Little Rock.
There's got to be a middle ground, and they should be able to, they haven't even asked us. That's what bothers me the most.
Hoping to urge lawmakers to at least delay the change.
I love my mom. My mom took care of me. It's my turn now to step up and take care of her.
Now, the Legislative Council can only reject a change if it finds that it either violates the law or legislative intent. That reimbursement rate that we told you about was established in 2002 and has been steadily increasing since, but the Center for Medicaid and Medicare asked the state to take a look at it as it's generally higher than some surrounding states. In Bentonville, I'm Jordan Black, 4029 News.
And the meeting tomorrow will be held at 1 p.m. That's in Little Rock at the multi-agency complex. We do have a crew there, so we'll bring you the very latest tomorrow on 4029 News at 5, 6, here at 10, and on the Arkansas CW at 9.